Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. It's said that when your cook and driver talk about a share, it's time to sell it. So then you start looking for the next wave. In the context of AI, NVIDIA has already made gains and future gains are kind of evident, but they involve more risk than it did before. That begs the question, what is the other opportunity? This is the subject matter of my series where I talk about the AI opportunity and what is the next big thing in my opinion. And the series will culminate with my opinion on Palantir and its business model and prospects for being the next wave. Let's get started with part one of this mini series. Welcome back, friends. Today, NVIDIA is a household name, and unless you live under a rock, you have already heard about NVIDIA and possibly also about Jensen Huang. Likewise, you would have already heard the term ChatGPT for sure, and if you are more informed, you may have heard of Gemini or Anthropic. And the NVIDIA share has been on a tear and has gained significantly. The wise investors with great foresight or blind luck had already bought NVIDIA way ahead and already made a killing without much of a risk. The competition is trying to catch up with NVIDIA, but NVIDIA has a moat that I think will give it a 3 to 4 years advantage over the competition at the very minimum. This is my personal opinion. And ChatGPT is also getting competition from Anthropic, Gemini, and others. There are a lot of GPTs that are specialized and available for free for people to use. The large language model or LLM revolution is gaining steam. Exactly because LLM is gaining steam and AI is getting commoditized, we see a great demand for NVIDIA, which makes the GPU. The free GPTs are aimed to get people to adopt the technology, get familiar with it, and then gradually get into a subscription pattern. Microsoft has built the AI into its Office suite and it's commercializing the technology. It's only a matter of time before it can start apportioning money to the AI component of their suite. So Microsoft is way ahead on that in my opinion. The fact remains that very soon every AI platform has to make money in order to be able to afford the NVIDIA chips of increasing sophistication, because NVIDIA is continuing to make bigger, better, faster chips, and that's going to cost more. And as it makes bigger, better, faster chips, the old chips become obsolete and lose value. So that's a double-edged sword for companies which are manufacturing LLMs, which are working on LLMs. So the LLM companies have to stay ahead of competition. Those AI platforms that fail to monetize will fade away, and those that manage to monetize will grow and find a large number of partners in end user industry as well as product space. When I say end user industry, I'm talking about industries like airline industry or hospitality industry or healthcare industry, so on. When I talk about product space, I'm talking about using that in automobiles and planes or in defense products for doing autonomous activities or in robotics. Now, having said that, the LLMs now can do simple tasks very well. These are rewriting ideas or creating a blog post based on outlines, etc. There are times when I have an idea that I want to express. So I first write down my idea and then I go and search for the data to validate my idea. And when I get the data and I look at it, either I change my idea, modify my idea based on the data, or if the data justifies my idea, I collect the data together. And once I make my script, I give the data and my idea to the LLM, basically ChatGPT and Gemini both, and ask it to come up with a narrative. And then I check it with my script to see if my script is better or theirs. And most of the times, Gemini or ChatGPT can do a better job, better usage of the words. So to an extent, they have become good, but I can still realize, and I think most users will intuitively know that there's large scope for improvement in the GPTs. And the improvement will come from new methodology of specializing an LLM for a specific task or for a particular industry. So now in ChatGPT, we have a writer GPT, which will write specific things for you. So it's got a specialization for writing. So there will be LLMs like that. But industry-specific LLMs will have to be trained on industry-specific data and more particularly company-specific data so that it's absolutely tailor-made for the company. Any refinement in LLM needs a lot of data for it to learn. Data is money and free data is likely to be inferior or dubious. And when I say dubious, the data would be dubious in parts. For example, if LLM learns from Facebook or Twitter, how will you make sure that it is learning facts and not urban legends? So gatekeeping the data that gets into an LLM will become a bigger task if free sources are used. On the other hand, high quality and highly reliable data will have to be bought at a price that could be expensive or it could be recurring. So it could be a royalty model where based on the number of usage of the AI, the data source will get money, or they sell the knowledge to the LLM. So either way, all these costs will ultimately be passed on to the customer, and that price will determine if the AI platform will be able to monetize successfully or not. So that is the first hurdle. The next hurdle will be retaining the clients, and that can only happen if the training data was good quality and the AI does not provide faulty results. So as you can see, there will be a shakeout among AI platforms, and I think ChatGPT and Gemini have a lead here, and Anthropic has to play catch up. And in this area, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Meta investors already have their fingers in the AI pie. NVIDIA investors have their fingers on the GPU pie. Right now, AI is bleeding money, in my opinion, while GPU is raking in the money. The AI bubble is, if there is one, is dependent on successful monetization of AI, in my personal opinion. This is where I see Palantir as being the next phase of wealth creation. Palantir, with its ontology and structured data, will refine the ability of LLMs in order to produce superior and meaningful results. So if you're curious to know how, tune into the next episode of the mini-series, and I will give you more information about it. And please do me a favor before you leave, hit the like and subscribe buttons and help the channel reach 20,000 subscribers. We are very close to it. With your help, I think we can achieve that. Please let your friends know about our channel and encourage them to subscribe. I'll be very thankful to you. That's all for today. See you soon. Bye for now.